What's up guys? So today me and my dad are going to be wrapping the side skirts of my car. So this is something I've been wanting to do for a while now because one, if you guys have seen the rest of my videos, I probably talked about this before, but like the side skirts I have right now, they don't really have like any paint or any like real anything on them. They're just basically the plastic. When they get dirty and stuff, it's really noticeable and it's not very pleasant. So I just wanted to wrap it and then have like a gloss black wrap because it will match my my spoiler and everything, and it'll really have a nice flow with the car. And also this is a really good practice for me and my dad because like if we mess up the wrap on this, it won't really be that big of a deal. So we get to really practice wrapping because we've never done it before. And if we once we get the hang of it, maybe we might wrap like other parts of my car like the hood or the roof. So let me go show you guys what we've done so far. Alright guys, so as you can see here, we already took the side skirts off the car and we have them right here on the table. As you guys can see from the material of the side skirt, there's really like no paint or anything on it. It's basically just the plastic, so it's really just exposed and everything. So that's basically why we want to put the wrap on there, so it's not as exposed and it'll just look better overall, in my opinion. So what we did is, since this is basically 6 feet long, and where we bought the wrap from, we bought it from Amazon, and then you can only really buy it by 5 by whatever feet. So instead of buying a 5 by 6 foot wrap, what we decided to do is we bought 5 by 2 foot. And then from that we split it into half. So we had 2 halves of that, and that was basically we had a 10 by 1 foot basically, and we split it in half one more time to make 2 of those. So instead of just buying a 5 by 6 foot wrap, we just decided to split it. So that way we're saving money, and then it won't be as noticeable because it's on a side skirt. And we're planning to use this knifeless tape here to make the cut a lot cleaner, so it's a lot less noticeable. So we've already taken it off, and right now my dad's sanding it down so it's not as rough on the edges, and it'll be nice and smooth when we put the wrap on, so there won't be like as many like rough edges or anything on the side skirt. So we're gonna sand it down now, and then we're gonna start the wrap.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Okay guys, so we finished wrapping the side skirts, and the side skirts weren't too bad to wrap. The only hard part was actually the edges, because of the edges of the way the wrap folds around it. You really have to be careful because it gets really crinkly around the edges. But we found it easier to start with the edge and just heat up the wrap right there. And when you heat it up, it kind of folds into the shape, so it makes it a lot easier. As for imperfections, we have a couple of imperfections. Most of our imperfections are on the bottom of the side skirt, so it's not going to be noticed. And they're also on the part that's going to be covered up when we put it on the car, and a little bit, and we have a couple on the top of the side skirt, but we think some of those imperfections are actually from the side skirt itself. Like I think we have a couple of little like scratches and dents in it, so it comes through on the wrap. But I'll show you guys what it looks like. So as you guys can see right here, this whole part of the side skirt is going to be covered because it's going to go on the car. So the only real important pieces were this top part and this part right here. And we did those pretty well, and then all our imperfections are basically, we have a couple of crinkles right here, but this is on the very bottom, so that's not noticeable. And it's basically along this bottom half where we have some of them, but that's because we really didn't think it was that necessary, because no one's going to be able to see that. So most of the stuff here, we think we did a pretty good job. We had a couple of things like this right here, but we actually think this is like from the side skirt. I think we have a couple of little like smudges or dents in there, so that's why that comes through. But everything else, I'm pretty sure we did a really good job. So all that's left now is to do those little canard pieces, I don't even know what to call them, that go on the back of my car. And that piece shouldn't be too hard, it's a lot smaller, and there's only I think one edge, so I think that will go a lot faster and a lot smoother than this, because this was a really long piece, so we really had to take our time and go through it. Alright, so let's go do that last piece.
No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the...
Okay guys, so we finished this back piece. And this back piece was a lot faster than the side skirt, obviously, because it was smaller. And for this one, the only imperfections we really have are right here on these edges. But that's going to be fine because most of that's going to be covered up by the car, so it shouldn't be an issue. So now all we have to do is put everything back on the car. So we're going to have to put my side skirts back and put these back, which is also kind of cool because it's like a throwback, because the very first video I did on YouTube was how to install side skirts to your Subaru BRZ, so we're gonna do it again. Okay, today we're gonna be installing a front lip, side skirts, and whatever this piece is to my Subaru BRZ. Okay, so last time we did this install, we put double-sided tape over the whole side skirt, but this time we're only putting it where the holes are. And the reason why we're doing this is because if there's ever water, anything coming into the screws, it's gonna cause it to rust, and it's gonna cause the panel where we put the side skirt to rust also. So this is gonna help prevent rusting. And what we also did is when we took this off, my dad put up some touch-up paint on where we drilled the holes, the screws before, just to help prevent rusting overall. So if you guys are thinking about doing this, be sure to put like double-sided tape or something to help prevent water from getting in and causing rust on your car.
Till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go. Through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled...
Alright, hey guys, so we just finished putting the pieces back on the car. Overall, I thought it was a pretty fun process. Me and my dad basically just wrapping together. I think it was a really good learning experience. I think for our first time we did a pretty good job. We did have a couple of things that could have been better, but I think for our first time we did a pretty okay job. If any of you guys are thinking about wrapping your car yourself, I say you should probably give it a try. Maybe like do something small like what me and my dad did. You know, we just did it to get in practice. It was our first time. I think for our first time we did a pretty okay job. We had some little missteps, but overall I think we did a good job, and it really helps us like for future endeavors and stuff. We now know like how to work with wrap a little bit better. If you guys like the video, hit that like button. Leave some comments down below, and if you guys want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Peace.